you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful car. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubank.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. So nice of you to join us today. We have lots of money to give away. We have a new car to give away. This is the car right here. And we have two very lovely dealers. So why don't we say hello to our dealers? Will you do that for me? This is Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our dealers on Card Sharks. Morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Game number 2. That's where we're going to begin today. All right. If you'll set the cards, I'll talk to the Card Sharks. And here they are, our champion and our champion. There's a happy face right there. $11,088 in cash and prizes. Marcia, is what you've won on our show. Included in there is, of course, a brand new car. And we were so thrilled for you.
Thank you.
Tell me about Marcia.
I'm just happy. I'm just Marcia, and I'm just happy. That's all I know.
Okay. Well, I'm Bob. I'm just happy as heck myself. Hi, Bill, you happy?
Bob, my name is Bill Woody, and
I'll just say you're happy, Bill. Let's get on with this.
I want to say that I have never experienced such a wonderful group of people that you're associated with. I have had more fun than any
Aren't they wonderful,
experience in my life.
Well, you're
Honestly,
not kidding. Yeah.
They're just fantastic.
And I'll tell you what's fun about it. It goes throughout the entire staff. It doesn't matter if it's the production staff, the producers, the wonderful CBS camera and technical crew. They're all just wonderful. There's one lady I'd like to talk to you about that's on our staff, though. But no, I'm just teasing. Thank you for that. You ready to play this game?
Ready.
All right, fine. If you win 2 games, you win the championship. You know that. And Lacey's dealt out the cards. Bill won the first game. That means that, Marcia, you have to win this game in order to stay in. So if we're on our way with game number 2, first question goes to you, Bill. And here it is. Bill, we surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, did you spend last New Year's Eve completely alone? How many single women said they did? They spent last New Year's Eve all by themselves.
Oh, I don't think they would. No way.
You pointing to
I think
Lacey?
that's going to be quite of a high number there because...
Does he know something about you? I don't know.
No way should a single woman spend New Year's by herself. So I would say that's a high number. I'd say at least 37.
37 out of 100 single women said they did. They spent New Year's Eve by themselves. All right, Marcia, higher or lower than 37?
I think that's going to be higher because for the first time I spent New Year's Eve by myself, and I was devastated.
Were you really?
I was so devastated. I have not forgiven my boyfriend yet, so I hope he hears this.
Where
on
was he?
national TV. He was in Pennsylvania with his mother, and I was all by myself in California. And I was crying, and I was lonely, and I was sad. So I think it's a higher number.
Listen, I go to bed at 8 o'clock. I do the Rose Parade the next morning. I don't care if I'm by myself or what the heck. It doesn't matter to me. The actual number of single women who spent last New Year's Eve by themselves is 33. Was it higher? It was a little bit lower. Bill, you're almost right on. All right, Bill, here we go. Gosh, one of those days. Bill, there's your first card. You can play or change it.
Change that card,
Well,
Bob,
let's do
please.
it. All right, 10 now becomes a 6.
Higher, Bob.
Is it higher than the 6? It certainly is.
Lower, Bob.
Ho, ho, look here.
Higher, Bob.
Higher, he says, yeah.
Lower, Bob.
You know what happens if it's lower?
Yeah.
What happens, Bill?
The winner.
You're the winner. You win the game and the match. You'll play for the big money in the new car. Is it lower than the jack? No. No. Is Marcia still alive? I think she is. Is she breathing? I haven't looked. Okay, Marcia, playing free. There's a king.
Let's go lower, Bob.
Lower than the king. 9.
Let's go lower again.
Lower than the 9, queen. I think we're right where we started from, aren't we? Well, isn't that fun? Why don't we take a couple of commercial breaks and we'll be right back. Don't go away now.
Spend the rest of your year.
October is Bobtober.
My name is Peter Lorre, and I've got no secret.
Welcome to our special salute for the military.
Tune in for Black Friday Frenzy.
Right here
What were you saying, Betty?
Polly wants another Boyd.
on Buzzer.
Mania.
Get ready to come on down. The Price is Right Live is on its way. On stage and in person. Featuring an award-winning host, your favorite games.
Ain't this fun?
And fabulous cash and prizes.
$5,000.
Will you be the next contestant?
We showed up and we won.
Get your tickets now for The Price is Right Live on stage. For tickets and information, visit PricesRightLive.com.
Join me, Bob Eubanks, for my picks of some of my favorite episodes. Card Sharks, Trivia Track, and the Newlywed Game. It's the best of Bob during Bobtober on Buzzer.
Starts Monday at 8.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Now, we are in the middle of game number 2, and let's go right on to it. All this week, we've had 10 very lovely ladies in our studio audience who are 14 years old, and we've been asking them questions. So they're back with us again today. And girls, if you would. Now, Marcia, the question is for you. And before the show, we asked these 10 girls, if you kept a diary of absolutely everything you did, would you let your mother read it? How many of these 10 girls would let their mothers read it?
No way. No way.
At 14?
No, no way. So many interesting things are happening to 14-year-olds nowadays. I don't think so. I think that's going to be a low number. How many would let their mother read it?
Yeah.
I say 1.
1. All right. Bill, higher or lower than 1?
Bob, those girls are much matured for 14 years old, and they're pretty close to their mom. I'm going to say it's higher.
So so more of them would let their mom read it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay,
more of
fine.
them
I
would
just
let
want to make
them
sure you understand. The actual number of these girls who would let their mother read their diary is zilch. None. None. Oh, yeah, I'm real curious. Karen, have you got things in your diary you don't want your mom to know about? Why wouldn't you look
Yeah, a lot.
Really?
My mom would call all the other moms and tell her everything. Then, like, they would tell their daughters, and I'd hear it at school.
Don't let your mom get near your diary, okay? She's a blabbermouth, isn't she? Yeah, okay. Thank you, ladies, very much. Okay. What do you do at 14 that you can't tell about?
Lots of things.
At 14, I had frogs and a dog and a baseball. You ready, Marcia?
Yes, Bob. Let's take it down lower.
Lower than the king. Here we go.
Let's take it down lower.
Lower than the 10. It is.
Let's take it up higher.
Higher than the 4. No. Not higher. Back to the king you go. Bill, again, you're playing free from the 6. What do you want to do with it?
Change.
Can't change it.
I can't change it. Higher, Bob.
All right. Is it higher? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now what are you going to do, Bill?
Well, that's kind of a problem, maybe. Let's go lower.
Lower than the
lower,
9.
Bob.
Good choice.
Let's freeze, Bob.
Freeze right there. Okay, finally somebody has a lead in this game. Bill is just 2 cards away from winning this match. Let's see if he does. Educated guess time, Bill. Your question. Bill, how many countries in the world are smaller than Disneyland? Why are you looking at me so funny?
Oh, it's real strange. How many countries smaller than Disneyland?
That's the same question I asked you, Bill.
Well, you kind of caught me by surprise, Bob, so I'm going to say...
It's a goofy question,
isn't
it?
Yes, it is. That's going to be kind of a low number, so I'm going to say 3.
3. Okay, Marcia, will it be higher or lower than 3?
I know nothing about geography, but educated, I'm going to say it's a little higher.
A little bit higher than that. The audience agrees with you, and the audience usually knows. The actual number of countries that are smaller than Disneyland is 1. There's 1. Vatican City, the only one, is smaller than Disneyland. Monaco is about 4 times the size of Disneyland. Okay, that means that it's Bill. You can change it now, Bill.
I can change the card,
Yes, you
please.
can now. All right, let's see what Lacey has for you. 8 becomes an ace.
Oh, lower, Bob.
Is it lower?
Higher, Bob.
If it's higher, you're the new champ. You are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Bill. Marcia, you end up with $11,088 in cash and prize.
Wonderful time.
You're a nice lady. Good luck to you. Congratulations to you, all right? Come here, Bill, over here.
All right.
Woo!
Thank you, Bob.
Okay, my friend. Stand right here if you would, so everybody can see you. I like you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice man. Okay, now, we're ready to go on with this. You got $200, but that's nothing compared to what's about to happen to you, my friend. You can win up to $32,000 in just a turn of the cards over there. You also have this brand new card that you can win. And Lacey and Susanna have a deck of cards dealing out over there. Inside the deck of cards are 2 jokers. If those jokers come up, well, that simply enhances your chances of winning this car. And also, just for winning the match, Lacey has 1 joker for you, so you know you at least have 1 chance. Remember, you can change 1 card per line, too. That's important to keep in mind. So give him $200, please. He's got it. Good luck to you, Bill. With $200, this is your first card. Bill, here we go. It's a 5.
$100 higher, Bob.
$100 higher than the 5. It is not, but you got $100 in a good card, so you're
all right. All of it higher, Bob.
Sure, higher than the 3. Now you're back to 200.
150 lower, Bob.
150 lower than the Jack. Good one. Now you got 350. Up here, 400. You got $750.
All right. $500 higher, Bob.
500 higher than the 4. Good one.
Whoa.
1250.
All of it lower, Bob.
All of it lower than the King. Yeah. 25.
All of it higher.
All of it higher for $5,000. Look at there. Woo!
All of it higher, Bob. Lower.
You said higher, didn't you?
The Driller we got. All of it lower,
My
Bob.
friend, this is worth $10,000 to you, and you got it. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That is great.
Thank you.
That is great. Yes. Woo! Step right up here. 10,000 just like that. You got a joker. You have a chance to win a new car. We'll be right back to see if he does it right after this. Don't go away.
There has never...
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Our champions just won $10,200 in cash. Lacey has a joker for you. Susanna has 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, you win this beautiful car. Bill, Gene?
It's a brand new Pontiac, the Sunbird SE Coupe. The road machine that's practical enough to keep your budget from intruding on your fun. From Pontiac. Okay, Bob.
All right. Thank you, Gino. Now, go find it for me, my friend. Put that joker wherever you want to put it. He says behind number 7 today. And I hope it's there. If it's there, you're going to add to your winnings. Come on. Be there, Bill. If it's behind number 7, you're going to win yourself a brand new car. Is it behind number 7? Yes!
I can't get over that.
Oh! Get in there!
I can't believe it.
Start that pace racer.
I can't believe it.
Woo! You're home, Bill.
Oh, boy.
That was good. That's all you get.
I can't believe it.
Now,
that, Bob.
You know, now your winnings are $18,763. So what makes it even more fun is you're still the champ, and I want you to go stand right over there where the champ stands. Oh, isn't this something? And it's time to meet a new contestant, so Nancy, please join us. There she is. How are you, Nancy?
I'm fine, how are you?
You're a pretty lady.
Thank you.
Watch that guy standing next to you. Not only is he good looking, but he's rich.
That's right, he has a car.
He does have a car, and all that money and everything else, 10 grand in his pocket. Woo! He also has a wife, so be careful.
For you.
Yeah. Tell us about Nancy.
Well, my name is Nancy Black. I just moved out here from Dallas, Texas, and I'm currently studying at UCLA.
Good. I like your town, though. Dallas is a nice town. What are you studying at UCLA?
Theater arts.
Wonderful. Nice to have you with us. You know how to play this game. You
I do indeed.
2 games, and you're the champ. Go on to play for the big money. So, got the cards all dealt out. We're on our way. Game number 1, first question, Bill, and here it is. Surveyed 100 marriage counselors, and we asked them, generally speaking, if a couple has a lot of money, do they stand a better chance of having a happy marriage? How many marriage counselors said yes, a couple with a lot of money does have a better chance?
Bob, I play foursome with a golf, and one of them happens to be we were just talking about this a week or so ago.
Probably right after you read the encyclopedia.
Right after that.
And you were so far off on the answer, I couldn't believe it.
But on this, why, I'm going to say that out of 100, why, only about 33 are happy.
33 out of 100 marriage counselors said yes, a couple has a lot better chance if they have a lot of money. All right, Nancy, higher or lower than 33, huh?
Well, I don't think money's everything, but I'm going to have to say that's a little bit higher. I think love is the bottom line when it comes to marriage, but I'm going to say higher.
Okay, you think it's so higher. The actual number of marriage counselors who said a couple with a lot of money does have a better chance of having a happy marriage is 34. Boy, it was a little bit higher indeed. Just 1 higher. Nancy, welcome to our show. You know you can change this card. You won the question. That card is a 6.
Let's change that card.
We will. Lacey now has for you an ace.
Oh, lower.
Yeah, lower than the ace. 5.
Higher.
Is it higher? No, it's not. All right. Bill, you're playing free. You can't change it. You got to play this one. How about an 8 for you, sir?
I have to play that, right,
yes,
Bob?
Yes, you do. Unless you want to give it to me.
Let's go lower, Bob.
Well, let's do it. Okay, yeah.
Hey, let's go higher, Bob.
Is it? No, it is not. Oh, all right. So we made a huge amount of progress, but we had a good time, didn't we? Yes, all right. We'll pause for these words. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this.
If you...
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We have two very nice contestants, Bill and Nancy, and we're ready to complete this game. So let's do it. Nancy, the next question belongs to you. Here it is. We surveyed 100 third-grade boys, and we asked them, if your parents let you, do you think you could drive their car? How many third-grade boys are just positive they could drive their parents' car?
I think a lot of them would say that they could. I know that when I was younger, my father used to let us sit in his lap and drive the car, which I know is real bad, but I would think that, I'm going to say 64.
64 out of 100 third graders said sure. Bill?
No, I think the 3-year-old are pretty well...
These are third graders now.
Third graders, but
they're real smart. You know
they're pretty smart now. That's why I'm going to say it's going to be a lot lower.
You think it's going to be lower than that? The actual number of third-grade boys who said they could drive their parents' car is 35. It was a lot lower. You're right. All right, Bill. Now, you can get rid of that 8 if you want
Let's
to.
get rid of it, Bob.
All right, Lacey has another card for you. The 8 is now a
there
queen.
We go.
That's much
lower, Robert.
Let's find out. Is it lower? You bet.
Higher, Bob.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Look at there.
Let's freeze, Bob.
Freeze on the 8. Okay. 8s are plaguing him. He's 2 cards away from winning this game. And I've got another question. This is your question, Bill. And this is our educated guess question. Boy, those encyclopedias are really going to come in handy now, aren't they? Yeah. Bill, according to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, about 500,000 inmates are serving time in state and federal prisons across the country. What percentage of all of those prisoners are women?
For murder, Bob, right?
No, it didn't say anything about that. It said 500,000 inmates are serving time in state and federal prisons across the country. What percentage of all of those prisoners are women?
I would say, I don't know, Bob. Today, there seems to be an awful lot of it, and there's one out my way that's pretty well populated. So I would say at least 37%.
37%. Nancy, higher or lower than 37?
I'm going to have to say that's just a little bit lower.
I think it's lower, all right? The actual percentage of prisoners who are women is 5%. 5% of the 500,000. That means that Nancy has control of the cards. Nancy, I know you don't want to change it, so here we go. Here we go. Lower it. Oh, wow. Ooh, just plain ugly. That's what that card is. Ugly. All right, Bill, you got to play from the 8.
Let's go higher, Bob.
You
Let's
think it's
go
higher? Nope. No, not higher. My goodness. Okay, now, this is sudden death. Fourth and final question. Somebody's got to win the game on the next play of the cards. Control is really what you're after. The question is for you, Nancy. It involves our 10, 14-year-old ladies in our studio audience, and they're ready, and so are we. Now, Nance, before the show, we asked these 10 girls, would you get married? When you get married, will you keep your own last name? When you get married, will you keep your own last name? How many of these 10 girls said they will keep their own last name?
Ooh. I would think that that would be a very low number. I think that that's part of getting married is getting the other name, kind of getting a new personality in life altogether. So I'm going to say 2.
2 of them. All right, Bill, higher or lower than 2, sir?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I know it's a tough one. When I first saw it, I said, boy, that's a tough one.
I didn't find that in the encyclopedia. I'm going to say lower, Bob. I think
lower,
we're going to be
even.
proud.
All right. The actual number of these girls who will keep their own last name is 1. You're right, Bill. It was. It was lower. Okay, now remember, it's sudden death, Bill. These are your choices, my friend. You can change the 8 and play it out. If you goof, she wins the game, or you can pass it on to her. If she goofs, you win the game.
Be my guest.
Passing it to Nancy. Okay, Nancy got a good card to start with, so here we go.
Let's go lower.
Yep, lower it is. 10.
Lower.
Lower again. It is.
Higher.
Higher than the 6. It is not. And Bill, you've just won the first game. Good strategy, my friend. It worked for you.
Thank you.
All right. So there's the first game. Another $100 added to the rich. Nancy, that means that you must win this next game, all right? So Lacey's going to set the cards up from the same deck, and here we go with game number 2. First question is for our champion, Bill. Bill, we surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, in the past month, have you shopped for the family groceries? How many married men said they have shopped for the family groceries?
Well experienced on being married. 40 years to the same lady. So the shopping, that's out. So as far as...
You don't shop?
No way. No way.
What do you do,
Do you
sir?
follow your wife around? No way at a grocery store. So I'm going to say, Bob, that's going to be a real low number. I'm going to go 17.
17 out of 100 men.
Brilliant.
Nancy, higher or lower?
I'm definitely going to say higher because I know that my father goes and does all the shopping and hates it when my mom does.
Probably does the laundry and the ironing, too, doesn't he?
He takes the cleaning and he goes to the grocery store all on Saturday.
What is this world coming to? The actual number of married men who have shopped for the family groceries is 68 of them. Yes, you're right. Nancy now has the control. All right, Nancy, here we go. Queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. It is.
Lower.
Lower again, the lady says. Is it lower? You bet.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. Yep.
Lower.
Lower. If it's lower, you win the game, $100. We'll play a tiebreaker. It is not lower. No. Bill, what instructions were you giving her?
Well, she's such a sweet little thing.
Oh, you want her to win. Now you won the card and everything.
No.
You're playing free, Bill. Here's the card.
Higher, Bob, higher.
It's a
Lower, Bob.
lower, yes.
Freeze, Bob.
Freeze, Bob. Oh, that's what he said. Thank you. Okay, he's helping her out. We'll be right back with more of Card Sharks right after this. We have returned, but we don't have time to continue, so we'll have to pick it up next time. We're leaving off right now. I know our contestants will be back, and we certainly hope that you will be too. So, for Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching Card Sharks. We don't know what we would do without you, so thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a travel cosmetic bag, a new Active Length Leaf Press-On Nails, Beautify Active Hands, Press-On in seconds, Active Length Leaf Press-On Nails, a camera and Happy Birthday Handy Wipes, America's favorite reusable cleaning cloth for over 20 years. A silver serving tray, and Bear, the more you hear, the more you read, the more you'll know why Bear is the wonder drug that works wonders. A travel alarm in Prego spaghetti sauces, original Prego, thick and chunky Prego, plus and now fresh tasting Prego Al Fresco, homemade taste, it's in there. An LCD timer in Tootsie Pops, the only pop with the real Tootsie Roll center, and Tootsie Rolls, a chocolatey candy bar that lasts a long time. It's no surprise, Spencer's has always manufactured American-made quality infants and children's basic sleepwear and sportswear. And a member of our studio audience will receive a quality queen-size mattress set. It features a mattress, a foundation, and the 8-piece Ortho pack with bed frame from Ortho Mattress Company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.